YouTube, welcome back to another trade breakdown, another gold trade where I caught this CPI move, this massive pump here. It was probably my biggest trade to date. I bagged coins around just over $25,000, so it was a good way to end off Q4. But I'll just want to go through the technicals again, just give you full, not a top-down analysis, but just a simple trade breakdown of why I took the trade, when I took it, and just take you through the motion. So let's get started. The initial move that I caught the other day, what was that? We had this pump, so we had this leg down, this push up, which broke that structure. This is the leg. Premium discount tool, we dipped just below the 50%, and then we pushed up. Scale down to the 1 hour. Bullish, leg down, we broke, now we're pulling back. So what I was looking for is something within this region over here. So if you scale down to the lower time frame, let's get down to the 15. I had this POI marked, this one over here, and also this one over here. Why? Because what broke this structure here? So this leg, what broke it? You got the origin of the move and where the fuel came in with imbalance, like I've been talking about before. There is a bit of imbalance here as well. So I had these two POIs marked. Price pushed up. All this is just shitty liquidity, right? So I was waiting for that to be swept. And I like to take whatever's, my POI is usually whatever's closest to the liquidity. For me personally, this is more important than this because of the fuel here. So we need to run people's orders before we move. So that's where the fuel is. That's where the market is going to gravitate towards. So I usually pick my POIs like that. We tapped in the morning, we bounced up, and then we have driving into this POI tapped. And I was like, all right, let me mark out my structure points. You got that one here. That mitigated this area here, so that's done. And then you got this zone. My major structure point would be this one over here. Once this zone broke, I'm like, okay, now we're gonna fly. Or there's potential that we're gonna pump up. Scaling down to the 1 minute to look for an entry. This is what I saw on the 1 minute time frame. This is all cactus, but I've seen this as a liquidity point, that one here, that wick. And I've seen this POI over here because it has what? Imbalance. Liquidity is resting right above it. So I took my entry, put a pending order. It was, I think, 1781.44. Stopped right below. And then what I was targeting was this external range liquidity. I'm going to target this high. Just to go through what happened after my entry. Again, we pulled back. So that was in just before Frankfurt. And then London, we had a run up. And then coming towards New York, we pulled back. New York, we just rocketed. We had the CPI news that worked in my favor, and yeah, it's probably the biggest trade. I was gonna short from this area as well, but I thought I'd call it a year. I think that it was wise to just call it a year. Check out this 4 hour high. I'm like, all right, there's a possibility we're gonna pull back, which we have. I was gonna short it around this region. So this was FOMC. That all happened. Dropped down, and then once Asia opened, I was looking for an entry. So once we took these highs, double top equal highs over here, I'm like, yeah, we're gonna fall. I don't have the confidence to take trades in PA like this. It's just a bit, it's not clean enough for me. It just sunk. Looking forward to this week, I probably won't take any trades, but this level looks good to me personally. So if you guys are watching this, keep an eye out on gold. Longs from this region, but shorts from, you can look at that as a break. Let's put the premium discount tool. So just above the discount, we have a couple of POIs. This is liquidity. Scale down to the lower time frame. That POI right here. Why? Because this is liquidity and this is also liquidity. Anything with these little wicks, get rid of them. It's not important. Oh, there's another POI here. This is clean. This one over here. I just show you guys why. Liquidity, imbalance, and we have imbalance in here as well. What broke this structure? So if we use this as a leg, now we're pulling back up. What broke this? The move came from either the origin, which is shit, or the fuel. The move came from these regions over here. If hopefully before the end of the year, I'll have my ebook ready to go, and then it's got all these contents on here. I'm trying to structure it in a way where it's really simple to understand. I'll keep you guys up to date. Till then, till next time, catch you later, guys. subscribe, follow, blah, all that shit if you want to. If you don't want to, who cares? Take care. Bye.